Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. And today I wanted to spend some time talking about CP bloat. If you guys have seen my live stream on the last weekend, we were experimenting with ways to address and plan for CP bloat as a way to prepare yourself for the future and for PvP, etc. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Let's go ahead and dig in. So most of you know that I have not had the best cursing luck in the game. It seems like every time I go to curse, I only go down, my attack goes down, but my CP remains relatively elevated because I do buy the mounts, I do have mount decos placed, and this was causing a problem for me in Lava Valley because a lot of the times I would get matched up in positions where all of a sudden I'm this carry position, but I don't have the cursing or the capability to support that. And part of the reason this was happening is because I had a lot of dead stats. What I would mean by dead stats is stats that don't really seem to affect PvP that much. If we go ahead and pull up my mount decos right now, we actually went through my decos on stream, and the goal, of course, was to prepare my account for the future. It was to prepare for the best way forward, the best curated account. So I had about 2.1 million CP, and by the time we had adjusted and taken a lot of the bloat out of my account, I was down by about 200k CP. I still maintained the same, if not more, attack. I had a little bit more defense. My stats were a little bit more geared away towards crit accuracy and evasion, which, to be honest, never really seems to have a huge impact in PvP content. Maybe you'll see evasion in some situations in like dual yard, but most of the time the evasion is from naturally evading through your equipment, right? Where you have like basic skill evasion, you have basic attack evasion. That is most of the time where the evasion comes from if you do have the plus accuracy from your gear. So the goal was to remove a lot of the CP bloat from my character, and while yes, I may get matched up in Lava Valley still in that position, right, because it's going to take your highest CP, the goal for the future, right, the future of my character, the future of, you know, a couple weeks from now, is that, you know, as CP naturally accumulates, as your character naturally gets stronger, I'm going to try and focus exclusively on gaining attack bonuses, elemental attack bonuses, and specifically defense bonuses. I'll try and stay away from as many dead stats as I can because I want to be able to be more powerful, and I would rather be a powerful support in Lava Valley, right? Then I would rather be a unpowerful carry. And I don't want to spend a lot of money trying to curse my gear and becoming this really powerful carry because I see so many people just spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars going down the cursing rabbit hole. So instead of trying to keep my account up with that power level, right? Instead of trying to be, you know, we're going to get top 100 by becoming the highest attack, highest cursing character. We're going to try and curate our stats in a way that is more effective. So we will continue to be getting mounts. I will continue to level mounts, specifically mounts that have focused on them attack. But we're primarily going to be staying away from almost all square and almost all ribbon decorations. Part of the reason for that, if we come in here, is a lot of the square is accuracy. A lot of the ribbon is going to be crit resist. And to be honest with you, I've never really noticed these stats saving me in a Lava Valley match. Most of the time, it's going to be attack or defense that's really going to get the work done, or even HP in some situations. You are going to have to balance as you are going through this HP and defense on your character because you do have different stat values such as HP plus 10% body armor, which I'm working on getting for my character, defense 20% helmet, right? So you can have diminishing returns depending on what the level of your defense or HP is. So you have to kind of figure out which deco is going to be best for you in which situation, because you do have to have kind of a moderate build. So that's one of the biggest things I think I've been approaching with my character as I've been going through and curating. One thing to keep in mind is that you will have a slower time killing in PvE, and that this isn't going to have a huge impact immediately. This is not something that's going to transform your account and all of a sudden you're going to be winning Lava Valley, you're going to be doing, you know, amazing. This is the long run right now. We're planning on making our character stronger in a very specific way in order to avoid CP bloat, to avoid getting placed into that carry position in Lava Valley. And really, there's not really anything, like, my character is relatively strong enough to do everything already. So it's one of those situations where it's like, I don't really need to worry about anything else in the game besides Lava Valley. Like, that's almost exclusively what I have to worry about and what I have to think about as well. If I were, say, in another position, like maybe I was free to play, I would probably immediately start off going through my decos, and I would also focus on your heart stars potentially. I think going through here and looking at my heart stars, I would have spent more time on heart stars, and I probably would have spent more time on gems, just focusing on more attack-based gems for my characters. I think also for some of these, like the growing heart, right, where you have a different elemental path for each of them, I would have picked one specific elemental path to follow, and I probably would have picked the same on the first heart, choosing either fire, water, or wind, probably wind or earth, just so that I could focus more importantly on the elements that I'm going to actively use in PvP and that a lot of other people use in PvP, right? You don't need a ton of flame attack up. You don't need a ton of flame defense. You don't need a ton of water attack. You don't need a ton of water defense, because people aren't really using those weapons a ton in PvP. And that's going to, again, lead you into kind of bloated and dead stats. The next area that I really want to dive into is going to be optimizing puzzles for very similar things, because puzzles are a huge source of CP that you control. And I can imagine people getting really scared here, getting like, Diggs, you're getting rid of all your CP, you're actively making your character weaker. And that's true, but I can already clear all the content in the game already, and this is specifically for Lava Valley. So I would, for example, when I'm going through here, I would take a look at, let's just choose the kettle. All right, and let's see what the kettle set bonuses are. It's going to be HP and accuracy. And then for each star level, as you go through here, I get more crit resist. And you'll notice you get more bonus CP as well. And so it may actually be the case here that depending on the other stats that are in here, I have 4,900 HP, 32 attack. I have a lot of crit, more crit resist, more accuracy, and a little bit of evasion. It may be better just to leave this at a lower star level and start comparing some of the other ones. This one gives HP and attack. This gives accuracy and evasion. I would take accuracy and evasion over crit resist if I had to force my CP into a certain category, right? This again gives crit and crit resist, probably better than getting anything else. But these are all things you're going to want to go through. You're going to want to think about, and you're going to want to purge. And I think that it's, you know, not going to do good to get rid of everything. But I think just understanding and putting stats in the right category can make a huge difference. For example, you know, curating your character and, you know, maybe putting puzzle pieces into a more accuracy or crit focused puzzle instead of the crit resist puzzle, you'll lose that crit resist, which to me, crit resist is the most useless stat in the game. Especially as a rogue, I'm focused on attack. I'm focused on defense a little bit so I can survive. Being able to place another stat or focus and place more attack into the board is going to be more important to me all around. And it's one of those small things I can do to increase the power level of my character. Anyway, everybody, I am really interested in what you all think about this. This has definitely been something I've been reflecting on. You know, my husband and I have been doing Lava Valley together, and it's been a pattern that we've been consistently getting matched up with lower level CP people, and we are as the carry. And honestly, we just don't have the cursing to be the carry. So there's a lot of things that we're working on, and I'm looking at on the character to try and adjust and make Lava Valley a little bit easier for us. So hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I'm curious what you guys think in the description down below, and I will catch you guys next time.